Hey everyone, so welcome back to the fourth part of the Cpanel tutorial series, Cpanel tutorials for beginners. So in the first three parts, I have covered this database, files, and the first part is introduction. So if you want to learn more about Cpanel and you are a beginner in this, you can watch all the other videos from the playlist in the description. So now let's get back to today's topic, that is domains. So today I will cover this section, domains. So the important things in this section are there's everything except these two, site publisher and the FAQ section. Well, FAQ, it's basically you can read if you want to. So let's start with domains. First click on this domain. So I think, as you already know, domain is your website name. This is your website URL. So when you go to the domain section of your Cpanel, you can see all the domains listed that are currently connected to your account. So you can see here, this is the main domain it is showing, because while registering for the hosting account, I selected this domain, and you can see the document root folder. This is the folder where all the documents related to files related to this website are stored. So if I go back to the main page, I can show you. So you have to go to the file manager. I've already explained how the file manager works in the second part tutorial. If you want, you can watch that. So as you can see here, it shows that this website's related, all the files are stored here in the public HTML folder. So you can see all the files stored in this directory of this website. And similarly for these two websites, these are the respective folders, directories where the files are stored. So basically this is pretty simple, and there is an option if it is set to redirect to any other page or website, then you will see the information here, and you have the option of force HTTPS redirect, and then there are some options here of managing and create email. So let's go and explore the manage option first. Okay, so here you will see some of the options available. Create an email address, create a site with site publisher. Site publisher is basically your page builder, but no one really uses it, and it's pretty useless. To be honest, I have never used it and nor intend to, so I will not really go into it. And there are options of modifying the zones and the redirect. So if you want to go, zones is basically, we will explore it in the zone editor, so I will tell you about it later. And modify the redirect is currently it is not set to redirect to anything, so but if you want to redirect, you can do it from here. Okay, you have to just put your which page you want to redirect to, and it's redirect to, like, you can enter here www.google.com. so whenever anyone, okay, let's add HTTP. So whenever someone comes to your main website, they will be redirected to google.com. okay, I will tell you more about this later. So let's close this and go back to the main page. So I have shown you what the domains is. This will be a short part because there's not a lot of complicated information like in the file manager and database. So, and the second option is add-ons domain. So these are the add-ons domain. You can see in the domain section I showed you there was a main domain, and any other domain you are connect to your account is called an add-on domain. So you can see I have added two add-on domains, and there are options. You can see here that this domain redirects to this page, and it doesn't redirect, this website doesn't redirect to anything. And I can manage redirection or remove it here. These two options are available, and the document root folder is also here. If you want, you can change it to anything else. And currently it is not allowing me to add any other domains because I have reached my limit. You can read the warning message here. Looks like you have reached the maximum number of domains under your current plan. So my hosting plans only allows 2 extra add-on domains, so I have already connected them. So if you have not connected them, you will see a simple option where you have to add the domain name, and basically it is very simple to connect to your account. So I hope you won't be have any problem connecting any additional domain to your hosting account. And if you have, you can post in the comments or email me if you don't get a reply in the comments. So the second option is also covered. Let's now explore the third option, is subdomains. So subdomains is like your main website is poncho.website, but say I have a store, so and then my main website is a blog, and I want to create the store on a separate domain, subdomain. So to keep let's say it's not using WordPress, or I want to keep the WordPress and the customer data separate. Blog and customer data relate both websites separate. So what I can do is create a subdomain like store.poncho.website, and the root document folder will be automatically filled, and then you just click on create. Okay, it will take few seconds depending on your hosting account, and then it will be created. Okay, you can see the success message here. It is showing that I also get the free HTTPS with this. So you can see here this has been created. Now if I want to, I can, let's go back to the main page, scroll down, WordPress option, and now if I want to install WordPress, what I can do is you can see here all the domains, subdomains, add-on domains, everything available here where I can install WordPress. And you can see this option is available now, store.poncho.website. So if I want, I can install a WordPress on this subdomain. So this will be different from the main website. So that's how subdomains work, and subdomains are unlimited. Basically you should own the main domain and you can create unlimited subdomain. So I'll just delete it now, and that's pretty simple. Subdomains can be pretty useful, like you can create a different support.website.com. like if you use a different platform for offering support, you can create use a subdomain for that, and keep both the main website data and support website data separate. It seems to be there's some issue with the hosting accounts, really slow, but okay, let's go back to the main page. So that's how subdomains work, and you can also redirect them like just add-on domains, and that's pretty simple. And now the fourth option is aliases. So aliases, what happens is you can read it here. For example, you have two different TLDs for the same website, like example.net and example.org, and you can you also have a third website, example.com, or you have two websites, but obviously you don't want to create duplicate websites. So what you have to do is you create your main website on example.com and then create an alias here like example.net and example.org. So what happens is whenever anyone go to example.net or org, they will be shown content from your main website example.com. Basically it will be the same, but it is used very rarely, and most people here will never really need to use it. It is for like big websites which gets their URLs blocked, so sometimes they use such function aliases to get around the restrictions. So I think if you live in a country where some content is censored, you must have noticed some website using this technique to get past the restriction. So basically you won't really need to ever use it. So let's go back to the main page now. And if you please leave in the please post in the comments your feedback about how you like this tutorials, if I should make this slow, fast, and if you are able to follow or not, please post in the comments. So the fifth option is redirects. So redirect is pretty self-explanatory. So example, I already showed you that. Alright, okay, you just select the website name which you want to redirect to. Say you just want to redirect a page like test page. So anyone visiting this website URL boncho.website./test page will be redirected to https google.com or your any other website like I've shown you. And then you just click on add here and it will be added like this, as you can see here. So the website is you can see this domain redirects to this URL. So if you visit mybb.security.net, it will redirect you to this website. So basically that's how it works, and it's pretty simple. So let's go back to the main page, and I'm hoping this domain section part 4 tutorial will be really short compared to the previous 3. And the last option is zone editor. So let's explore this. And it is a very advanced option, and usually you should not really need to mess with it, make any changes. So it is showing a warning. Please keep in mind that changes to DNS records will require some time to propagate throughout the network. It usually takes about 30 minutes. Do not hesitate to contact us. Okay, so it is for the updation of DNS records will take some time. So if you just created a record and it may not work. So for example, you created a DNS record for Google Webmaster verification, and in your Google Webmaster dashboard you are unable to verify it, so that may take up to 30 minutes. This warning is regarding that. So even though I'm not really using any of the records, because I'm not using my web hostings providers default DNS record, I'm using Cloudflare DNS record. So all the records, my active records are in Cloudflare. So if you're also using Cloudflare, you will have to make changes to the Cloudflare DNS zone editor. So it is a different interface, but it is the cPanel tutorial, so I will show you how it works. So if you want to just create some record, you can simply record cname, just click on this manage and you can see all the rules active, or you can filter from here AAA CA you can see here there's the A record. A record is basically a direct IP of your server, and then it has priority also for mails. So all subdomains should have a A record here, and it is pretty much an little advanced option. So just don't delete anything, and unless you know it, you don't really need that subdomain or something. So in my Cloudflare I just keep very few records because I know what functions I would need, and to avoid hacking attempts and other attacks, any other kind of attacks, I just keep use the minimal as by default. Your hosting provider, it gets auto added. You don't really have to configure this or make any changes to them, unless like you want to verify Google Analytics or Google Webmaster Tools or Analytics or something like that. So for example, usually you will have to add a text record for that. So if you want to add a record, just click on here plus add, then instead of select here the type of record for most of the verification. So I'm just teaching you the most common use you may need to have is use the txt. So it will show you can put here @ okay, just put your main website name, just keep okay bonjour.website and put the text record here. You can just copy paste it and add record, and then you can verify. Or if you want to use a third-party mailing system, email provider, so for mass emails or bulk emails or whatever, to verify your domain, to authenticate that that email is coming from your domain and it's not spam, you may have to add some records. So they will give you the records and it will contain all details like what kind of type, like for mail it will have some mx records, some txt records. Usually these are the records, but it all depends on the email provider. So for some provider they will need some subdomains to redirect to point to some record, point to an IP address, so they can verify. So basically that's how it works, and it's pretty simple to use. So let's go back to the main page, and we have covered all the topics in the domain section. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please post in the comments to let me know how you like this tutorial, and if there is any changes you would like me to make, or if I missed something, or or told you something incorrect. So whatever it is, please post in the comments, or if you have any queries or if you need any other explanation, I will be happy to help you. So for this tutorial, okay, I've covered this, and I will see you in the next tutorial.